Good morning, everyone. So today's going to be a bit of a splurge. I don't know about you, but I woke up this morning feeling incredibly miserable, a bit overwhelmed at the new lockdown, even though we all knew it was coming our way. And yeah, it just feels like a marathon, and I felt really pissed off and angry at the curtailment of liberty, and yet at the same time I know it's what has to happen. In fact, yesterday I watched a fantastic documentary about the Spanish flu, and I did post it earlier, but then I thought it might be a bit depressing because actually what it shows is that the trajectory of the Spanish flu and the decisions that politicians did and didn't make at that time is almost exactly the same as what we're going through now. What I might do is just put a link to it in case people are interested. So today is the 1st of November, and tomorrow is the anniversary of my dad's death in 2016. And I, in my own sense of self-pity and misery this morning, I thought about my dad, and he was confined to bed for a whole year and outlived his prognosis and was an absolute inspiration. I don't know how he did it. I posted a photograph of him just now. And so tomorrow is his anniversary, and it's hard to believe it's 4 years. And since then I've written a play called Notes from Dad's Room, and I hadn't necessarily intended to do this, but what I'm going to do this morning for my reading is read you just a little bit from my play. It's not very long, and yeah, I'm just going to share it. And then I'm going to come off live and pass over to a video that my dad made in November 2015, so just before he was confined to bed. And it really lifted my spirits, and I love hearing his voice, and it's a piece about gratitude, and I was really struggling to feel any gratitude this morning, I have to be honest. Hello, Lynn. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hi. So I'm going to read my piece first, and then I'll come off and I'll post immediately Dad's piece about gratitude. So this piece is called Electra, and it's a daughter's lament. My rock has gone, my rock dislodged. Till then I had no knowledge of how I'd sat on it, on the shoulder of a giant, always there, certain, holding me, a refuge in times of battle, there under the sea, not visible in this underwater universe. He there, the sea, calm and blue, still to the naked eyes. The shift in the rock turns the world upside down. I come up for air, have lost my foothold, search for somewhere to place my feet. How could it be so? I know that grief comes over, a wave of unstoppable sadness, a storm in which I sit motionless, feeling and watching, the spray blinding me to all else. The panic of his absence and the push, pull and thrust rise, resisting the elements. The clock was ticking in the room back then, the putting of affairs in order, making peace, affairs of the world in the march towards oblivion, there, close to the sun-setting horizon. Holding him then, how can I ever let him know the cost, my cost and his? I want to accompany him on the boat to somewhere, nowhere, guardian, and the one who rows, grasping fast to the ash oars. But no, this journey must be alone. I can simply watch from the shore. At first resisting and then not, must release the rough, thick rope, the tautness burning into my hands, pulling him back, him alternating, gazing back to me and then turning his face to his new adventure. I witness his leaving. Bit by bit, I loosen the rope. I no longer have the strength to hold it, nor he to stay. He has to leave, taking with him the packed bag of moments past and love, knowing that all is well. The smell of salt water stinging my nostrils, the spray clouding my vision. I struggle to watch. The rope, my guide, my lifeline, gradually slackens, and I feel it slip through my fingers and trail into the water. I am compelled to watch. No choice, as moment by moment the boat becomes a gradual speck on the horizon. I can just see his head, his body still upright. And then it's gone. He's gone. And I can't see him anymore. Can't see him. The sea is still again, holding his secret and those of all the ancestors, all whose lives have been, who've breathed and lived and loved, melting into the space between the sky and the sea, becoming one, returning to the place from which all things come. And I sit on the shore, aimlessly rolling a smooth pebble in my hand, the coolness easing the welts. And soon, without moving, I am at one with the falling tears that flow across my cheeks, all reality changed in this moment of his brave leaving. Electra, undone. She sits bathing her feet in the tepid shallow. Agamemnon, dead, gone. The silence of the absence thickens the air, and she, Electra, and I become one for a moment. Silken threads of her, my robe, lay across her, my ivory white weeping skin. And then the breathing flows again. And Electra, I, lay down on the still shore and open our eyes to the clear azure sky. Still, 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 still. So, yep, that's part of my play and a tribute to my dad. And I'm going to come off live now and I'm going to post simultaneously the link to my dad's video, which is on YouTube. So if you just click on it, it will take you straight there. And hopefully it will lift your spirits as much as it has mine this morning. Thank you, Angela, for watching, my lovely cousin, and Anne, Deneen, that's fantastic, and Rob, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, grit and yeah, positive focusing on the next part of the marathon, I guess. And yeah, I think we're allowed to feel a bit miserable today. Oh, hi, Amari and Christina. Hi. So yeah, have a good week, adjust to the changes, and stay safe and strong. Lots of love. And you are allowed to feel miserable though, of course, for a little bit. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.